Oh, look how sweet our group is. It's so intimate. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're headed down the stretch. It's craziness. We only have four more. Tell us something hipster cool that happened for you this week.
2 new team members.
What?
Woohoo!
Or did you personally sponsor them, or you added to your team?
Personally sponsored. Yeah.
Woo-hoo!
Facebook parties.
You grew your front line.
Yeah.
Oh, that's that one great big one, huh, Yvonne?
They both had, one just finished a $2,000 Facebook party, and the one before that, she had a $1,500 Facebook party in October. So they're both going to be amazing.
How long do you run your Facebook's parties? How many days?
For a week.
About, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yvonne, I want to say thank you to you because I've been watching your Facebook party and I've been using some of the stuff and I've had the best Facebook party I've ever had in my consultant. So thank you so much for sharing.
Welcome.
Hooray! What do you think makes it so different, or what do you think is making it work, Monique? Because before we started the recording, you were talking about how this is your biggest one. Hooray!
I think being more organised and watching what Yvonne did and have all my posts down and then I just post them and I'm just being more organised and I've got a lot more interactions and yeah, it was just good watching someone else do it and yeah, it's the best one I've ever had.
That's so fun. Oh, hooray. So thank you for sharing, Yvonne. Woo, woo. It matters. It just does. It matters. So great. Christy, what about you? What would be something for you to share that was hipster cool from the week about anything?
This week I decided to do a Black Friday little special.
Oh.
Usually I like going shopping for Black Friday, but I'm like, well, I'm home. I should do something. And so I just put out in my group on, I think Tuesday, I said, who'd be interested in something special? And I got a good response. So Wednesday, I made a group and talked about it Wednesday. Thursday, I didn't talk about it at all. And Friday, oh my gosh, everybody get on there. And I was selling things so fast, I couldn't keep up with them. So it was really fun and really great. Yeah, I woke up I extended it past the hours I had made it because I made it a set time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I extended it and said, okay, I'll honor these prices till midnight. So it's Black Friday, lasts all day. And I woke up to even more sales. So it was great.
Oh, so is that something you'll do again?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
The first time in anything, right? It's always the hardest. Don't you guys agree? The first time, and then we love, I know it's human nature. We love to see these things done. There is no reason with social media, especially YouTube, for any of us literally to start from scratch. So if that's something that you can convey to your team, the importance of looking things up, when you hear something that just sparks your interest, I love that. I don't know how it happened, but Monique, you were saying, Yvonne, thank you for letting me be a little fly on the wall in your Facebook group. Did you ask her if you could pop in there? How did that work?
Was there a post on Let's Go and I just joined. Yeah, Yvonne put a post up.
So
I just shared my sample group on the
you shared the link. Yeah. You took the initiative and saw how it's doing, and then you made it your own. And that's how anything goes in this business. There's no reason for us not to know how to do something. And it's not just our sponsor or just our director or just the Let's Go group or, there are so many sources. Hello, Michaela. And Michaela's millennial, so I know you have so many ways that you can help your mom give her fun little sneak peeks of half the social media stuff I don't know. So that's the beautiful thing. So what we really want to concentrate on this week is something new. And Mary brought it up that she's doing it. We've done in our team, in our 15 years, we've probably done half a dozen of them. And I know Yvonne said she has one going. But what we wanted to do was be laser focused on PRV. This is not necessarily a time, unless you gift a party, that people are going to go, woo-hoo, we have a few weeks before Christmas, I want to start my business. Yes, let me add something else to my plate. It could happen. That would be delicious, but is that realistic? No. And if you're feeling apprehensive and you're feeling a little bit reserved about offering the opportunity or gifting a party, then you probably are being a little bit more about you because you don't believe it. And so, first of all, we don't want to make the decision for them. Second of all, sometimes if we really feel like we're being too pitchy and pushy, we probably are because we felt that. And that's a very, very real intuition, especially that women have. So we were, as our leader group was talking yesterday, we were really just wanting to just be so focused on, this is the season of giving. This is the season where families come together. And if not, we want to make that intentional. This year, out of all years, we want to give ourselves even more purpose and get filled with the Christmas spirit a little bit earlier. So what we decided to do and concentrate on as a Let's Go group is a buddy drive. And the buddy drive is something that we first and foremost want you to take that leap of faith, want you to just freaking jump and try one. This week, your cow is to do one or be involved in one. If it's more comfortable for you, your director might have one. I know Team Talk, we're going to have one. On the Let's Go page, we're going to show you a step-by-step, some graphics that we put together. Starting probably tomorrow afternoon, we can start plugging ideas. But there's a rhyme and a reason, and there's different ways to do it, and it's just like a fundraiser. There's no one way to do it, and some people love that the sky's the limit. Some people are, I want to just be told how to do it. And then that's just too invasive, I guess, to your comfort zone if you don't have those step-by-steps and the guidelines. So we've compiled a ton of ideas from you name the source of social media. And we'll put some ideas for you to do one with your team just over the next 2 weeks. And the reason we say that is, when is the cutoff for Christmas deliveries?
December 15th.
December 15th in the US, December 10th in Canada. Monique, what is your cutoff in Australia?
The 15th.
Ooh, hooray. Okay, so we're talking TWV. So if it was just your very own buddy drive, then that would be a PRV, personal. But again, remember how a couple weeks ago we were all about your TWV? Last week we said, all right, what's your every party? How many parties are you gonna have to do to get your 1,000 minimum? Well, here's the beauty of doing a buddy drive. It's a fundraiser of some sort for some sort of needing organization. And yes, you could give 100% of your commission, or you can give part of your commission. Or in this case, you can just be a promoter of, hey, donate a buddy, go to my website, send it to me, I'll take it. Or send it to the organization, or however you want to do it. But why not get your team involved? Because then it pumps up TWV. And I am going to say right now, do not take for granted when you are doing a buddy drive how important it is to capture people's information. That's not the number one reason we're doing it. That's not the number one reason we do a buddy drive. The buddy drive during the holidays is to give back. One of Cincy's massive values is to give more than you take. So we are trying to give to a specific organization that you choose, that can be locally, or the one that we chose for Team Talk. We call our buddy drives SOS, sense of security, a sense of security, SOS. And so this year's sense of security for us is Give Kids the World. It's a global, have you guys ever heard of it? Okay, fun. So it's a global organization where kids with critical ailments get to go for a 1-week camp. It's kind of like a wish for a Make-A-Wish. So it's any kids 0 through 18 years old who get to go to this camp that is in East Orlando, and they spend some time at world famous parks. We know what those are. And then at night they come stay at the camp, and they literally get to live. It's where the parents get to stop telling them, honey, sorry, I know you want to. I know that's going to just give my heart this the most amazing feeling to see you smile, but sorry, you can't. No, yes, you could take your wheelchair into that swimming pool. You betcha. Oh, yes, you can have ice cream for breakfast. Okay, get going. You bet. So it's one of those organizations. Ken and I chose it because it was more global. Any child from anywhere around the world can go to it. So if you're not familiar, if you're not comfortable or sure what organization you want to support, please PM us, PM Ken or myself, and we'll get you on board with your team to do everything. Everything we're doing, you're going to either see on Team Talk or you'll see it on the Let's Go. You probably see more of the behind the scenes stuff on the Let's Go group. But you really, really want to look at this as how can you give back? And on the same time, what I consider different from a buddy drive is a fundraiser. We are helping an organization. We're getting those people involved and we want their information and we want to get some more PRV generated events, parties booked from those and all of that. A buddy drive is an opportunity for us to expand our generosity and get your name out there. But you, by golly, do not take for granted 1 second that no matter who donates, you want to get their information. You want to be thanking them. And then, of course, we want to be bragging big time. So Bonnie, you know, from being local, and Christine, I don't know if you ever did it, but when we did our booths, we made a big deal of sharing that door prize, of giving that. You want to talk to that, how we showed that off, Bonnie?
Well, we had slips, first of all, that we captured information from people that came into the booth. And that way we had different categories. So we could ask them if they were interested in fundraisers, or we asked them if they were interested in special deals, which meant that the newsletter, and we'd get their information. We also asked them if they were interested in the opportunity, and there was one more check, and I can't think of it. But in that process, then we also got their phone information, we got their email information, and then the little tickets were duplicate. So we were able to put one in for a door prize.
So Bonnie, when their name was drawn, what would we do as a team?
Oh, as a team, then we'd make a big deal about it, and we'd try to get as many team members to go as possible. We'd get helium balloons. We'd make, you know, really dress it up and make a big delivery about it, and then share it on our team site. So it was a party, a celebration.
And it is really, really huge. We made it like a publisher's clearinghouse announcement, and we purposely and intentionally, and I'm telling you this because however you choose to prove that you donate, you've got to make it public. And I'm not saying that because you're pointing fingers. This is not a you thing. This is a team thing. Because so many organizations have been burnt in the past. And there's so many people who honestly don't believe, like at trade shows and events, that your door prizes are given away. We would purposely say, okay, let's see, what are you doing around 1:30 or so on Thursday? I'll come by and I'll have a team member or two with me. Well, 9 times out of 10, what are they going to say? They're at work. Perfect. Then there's 5 or 6 of us trooping in with all our scents, and whoever was the one that had their contact info on it got to give them the catalog, and sometimes a party got booked, but you cannot tell me that wasn't a rush. And it was a twofold thing. It made that person feel crazy special, and then it let everybody around them know that that really was honored. So by golly, if you're doing some kind of buddy drive and you're promoting it, you have got to make a big deal about it. So as we close and know the cow is about this, let's think about why on earth would we want to do a buddy drive? How does that help everything in our business? First and foremost, I don't know that there's anything better than giving back to your community, let alone to a child, especially a child who is not as fortunate by any stretch, whether they're in a hospital or they have a critical illness. I mean, we can go on about that. Nothing is a better feeling in the world. Second, you're generating PRV. Therefore, you're generating your incentive points. Your PRV and your incentive points are huge. Yeah, you might be contributing some of your commissions if you choose. You can contribute as much of your commissions towards your buddy drive as you want. But all of these things are how you're growing your business, because you're going to grow your network. You're going to grow your trust. People only want to do business with people they know, like, and trust. So when we're being laser focused on getting our own PRV, we want to be promoting a bigger means and a bigger entity for us to have these other people involved with giving back. And we just happen to have an amazing line of products. I mean, not just the buddies, because we still have, what are the buddies that we have right now? We have the 3 limited time offerings, and You guys got to be spot on looking at your product update list, because if something sells out and somebody did bought that, you just got to make sure you keep them updated and let them know this is an LTO, limited time offering. What would be your backup, buddy, if that one sells out before the order goes in? Make sure that's your language. We have a spin, you guys, December 1st. We have 3 huge buddy drives. What are they, Spin? I said
Minnie, Mickey.
Minnie and Mickey buddy clips. We can do buddy clips. Want to give a child a blanket, a buddy blanket. Oh, that reminds me. We had a neighborhood boy who said, hey, we're collecting blankets for our community for a school fundraiser. And I had 7 buddy blankets. And I said, hey, I don't have huge blankets, but I have little baby blankets for buddies. And oh my golly, he highlighted it on their school website. I'm all, yay me! I wish I had a really big website on the box that he showed off, but that's okay because it was a reward. It was win-win for both of us. But you're getting incentive points and you're getting promotion points. See, there's still a lot of benefits into doing these fundraisers or buddy drives. All right, so any thoughts or questions from your side on how all this is happening, or something that we missed, or what have you to add?
We can promote individual ones as well. If people, like, we all probably have teamies that are in other cities, other states, and that type of thing. So they can do their own individual one, but collectively we keep track of the number of buddies or buddy clips or buddy blankets or whatever, correct?
Sure, you can do one big team one and have a goal and set it, because what we all talk about as leaders is, hey, wouldn't it be fun to like do a thermometer or fill a sleigh and all that? There's just so many of us teams in Let's Go. It was going to be too hard to keep up with it, and to try to be consistent with what some leaders already have started. So if you just want to do your own, and don't do it by yourself. If you have one team member, the 2 of you do it. If you just want to do it within your small group, yay. The Let's Go group is for all of us to be just blasting ideas on what have worked. The things that I'll be posting, I know tomorrow, are I'm going to make some graphics, or I've started to make graphics that say, okay, step 1, this is what you want to do. Choose your organization. Okay, and then step 2 is how are you going to promote it? What are you going to do? Step 3, open up a party on your PWS. You got to have that. Figure out how you're going to take money. What forms are you going to do? Are you going to do a Google form, Jot form? What kind of money are you going to take? All those things you just need to consider, and we'll be plopping those out there. And how do you get other people involved? And I'll even put a sample letter to corporate if you want to get that big. None of it is in stone. It's all just like we talked about. It's all about how we can share with each other, snag ideas that fit us, tweak it, make it our own, and make it go.
We probably should consider too, making sure whatever organization you select, that you double check with them that they are taking donations due to the COVID. Hospitals at this time probably aren't, so just double check.
Yep, great thought. And I know one year out of the 7 or 6 or 7 that we did, they did not want the scent packs. The organizations for us, the Give Kids the World, they absolutely would love the scent packs. So that is just something to keep in mind, because those are questions that come up. But and I don't know all the answers. All of us together will, though. All right, any other questions?
I would just add that we do a buddy drive every year, and I think if you have that mindset that you're going to do one at Christmas, you're going to deliver buddies to kids at Christmas, you can be selling that all year long. Like every time you have a party, you can ask, do you want to add a buddy for our buddy drive, our annual buddy drive? And it's not just a Christmas thing. You can make it all year long thing.
Yeah, in fact, I mean, you can do an Easter buddy drive. You can do a Christmas in July buddy drive. You can, or like you're saying, it's so perfect, Yvonne. You can keep it going year round. Yeah, this for the Let's Go group, this literally was an individual thing that we said, oh my gosh, TWV. That's the beauty of a buddy drive versus just your own fundraiser. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys. 4 weeks left. Can you believe that? This is week 18. What? And look at you showing up. So proud. So proud. Big things are going to happen because you're being consistent with showing up for all the things. It'll happen. It's just a matter of time. I know it. All right, on the count of 3, we're going to say, let's go, and then I'll stop the recording. 1, 2, 3. Let's go!
Oh.
Christine, I don't think you meant that, but that's okay.